Agarwal welcomes you all to our channel A to Z Softech. Here you will get educational videos related to NCERT subjects and technical subjects based on computer science. If you find our videos helpful to you, so please like and share the videos. Do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get updates about new videos. To get more clarity on the topic, please watch the video till the end. Feel free to post your queries in the comment section below the video. You will get the link of data related to the video in the description box. You can find our video using hashtag NCERT by Priyanka ma'am or hashtag NCERT A to Z Softech. Now let's start with the topic. Greetings to all. Today we are going to study class 10 economics chapter number 3, that is money and credit. In this chapter we will discuss about barter system, its limitations, money, modern form of money, credit, sources of credit, and self-help groups. So let's start it. Barter system. It is a system in which goods are exchanged for other goods. In barter system, double coincidence of wants is an essential feature. Now, here a question arises that what is the meaning of double coincidence of wants? So, it means when two parties are agreed to sell and buy each other's commodities. This is known as double coincidence of wants. So, what is barter system? When there are two persons, one is seller and another one is buyer, and they are ready to buy each other goods, or we can say they want to buy and sell each other goods. That is called barter system. Barter system. It is a system in which goods are exchanged for other goods. In barter system, double coincidence of wants is an essential feature. Now, here a question arises that what is the meaning of double coincidence of wants? So, it means when two parties are agreed to sell and buy each other's commodities, this is known as double coincidence of wants. Limitation of barter system. Lack of double coincidence of wants. Second one, difficulty of storing value. According to the barter system, value is stored in the form of commodities such as grains and cattle. However, storing wealth in the form of commodities is difficult because of the following reasons. A. Perishable goods cannot be stored for a longer time as they get spoiled. B. Quality of goods declines if they are stored for a longer period of time. C. Storing value in the form of commodities such as cattle and grains require lot of space. The huge space for storing goods may not be always available. Third, deferred payments are difficult. Deferred payments involve those payments that are made sometime in future. For example, interest, rent, loans, and insurance premium. In the barter system, commodities are used as a medium of exchange. Therefore, it is very difficult to make deferred payments. Fourth, indivisibility of goods. The barter system of exchange was not applicable in case of goods that lose their utility if divided into parts. For example, the value of one camel is equal to two horses. This implies that if an individual wants one horse in exchange of camel, then he or she has to sacrifice half of his or her camel. So that is one major limitation of barter system. Money. What is the meaning of term money? So money is an economic unit that functions as a generally recognized medium of exchange for transactional purposes in an economy. Also, money is called medium of exchange because it acts as an intermediate in the exchange process. Modern form of money. First is currency. Modern form of money include currency in the form of paper notes and coins. It is accepted as a medium of exchange because the currency is authorized by the Government of India. In India, the Reserve Bank of India issues currency notes on behalf of the central government. As per Indian law, no other individual or organization is allowed to issue currency. Deposits with bank. The other form in which people hold money is as deposits with bank. At a point of time, people need only some currency for their day-to-day needs. They deposit extra money with the banks by opening a bank account in their name. Further, banks accept the deposits and also pay an amount as interest on the deposits. Third form is demand deposits. The deposits in the bank accounts can be withdrawn on demand. These deposits are called demand deposits. The facility of checks against demand deposits make it possible to directly settle payments without the use of cash. Now, what is the meaning of check? A check is a paper instructing the bank to pay a specific amount from the person's account to the person in whose name the check has been issued. These are some modern form of money. Credit. So credit or loan refers to an agreement in which the lender supplies the borrower with money, goods or services in return for the promise of future payment. Formal sources of credit. Now we will discuss different sources of credit. Sources of credit are divided into main two types, that is formal and informal. First of all, we will discuss formal sources of credit. So let's start. Commercial banks, cooperative societies, and regional rural banks constitute the formal sector of credit. The Reserve Bank of India supervises the functioning of formal sources of loans. They collect low rate of interest. Also, they follow some well-defined rules and procedures. Informal sources of credit. The informal lenders include money lenders, traders, employers, relatives, and friends. There is no organization which supervises the credit activities of lenders in the formal sector. They collect high rate of interest. Also, they do not follow any rules or procedures. These are two main sources of credit. Terms of credit: interest rate, collateral, documentation requirement, and the mode of payment together comprise the terms of credit. The terms of credit vary substantially from one credit arrangement to another. One question arises: what is the meaning of collateral? So collateral or security means an asset that the borrower owns, such as land, building, vehicle, livestock, deposits with the bank, etc., and uses this as a guarantee to a lender until the loan is repaid. That is called collateral or security. Now we will study sources of credit in rural area. Study shows that in 2012, sources of credit in rural areas were as under: from government, banks, and institutional agencies, it is 56%. Also, from money lenders and other non-institutional agencies, credit is 44%. So, it depicts that in rural areas, money lenders are in more demand as compared to banks or other institutional and non-institutional agencies. Further, this graph shows credit in urban areas. So it depicts that formal sources mostly serves the rich people, whereas informal sources are more in demand among poor households. You can see in graph that poor takes 85% of credit from informal sources and only 15% from banks and other formal sources. Also, rich takes about 90% of loans from formal sources. From these two graphs, a question arises that are the loans for poor people? So here are some points in reply of this question. Poor people do not have anything to offer as collateral security. Also, banks are not available in many rural areas. Banks do not consider the poor people as credit worthy. Further, poor and ignorant people find it difficult to produce the needful documents. That's why they are not getting proper loans from the bank or from formal sources of credit. Now we will discuss self-help groups. A self-help group has 15 to 20 members, mostly women of a neighborhood. Each member contributes some money. Members can get small amounts as loans from the group. Rate of interest is low and it is decided by the members. Also, after 2 years, the group can get loans from the bank. That is all about self-help group. Importance of self-help groups. Members can get loans at low rate of interest. The group will encourage the members to find self-employment. Also, members can discuss and act on many social issues such as health, nutrition, domestic violence, etc. Further, banks will give loans to self-help groups without any collateral. That is why self-help groups are arising. Here our chapter ends. So keep studying, keep revising, and stay safe. Thank you all.